Alright, talking about dopey Dustin Dunn again. Yeah, he blocked me on his Rumble channel. Be careful what you say on YouTube. Now, this video here, I was pretty much agreeing with him. What he said, a lot of garbage. Certain words you can't say. You got to say PDF file instead of saying, you know what. Here he's crying about Destructor.
Just press this point behind the ear for 5 seconds, and the tinnitus simply disappears. You know that irritating, continuous...
Hey, Destructor. Remember me from YouTube? I am never coming back to YouTube. YouTube sucks. I will never leave social media.
Don't. You're entertaining.
You can't get rid of me.
You're funny. I have no problems with Israel, this ignorant fool says.
Physical gold is disappearing from the global market at the fastest rate in history, while the mainstream media keeps the public focused.
I have no problems with Israel being a country.
Shouldn't even exist.
There's nothing Satanism related about
Oh, really, huh?
Israel. I understand there's some good Israelis and there's some bad ones. But I support Israel, but I will not support their enemy, Iran, whatever you want to pronounce the country. I will not support Iran. Iran hate the Jews, and
there are actually Jews that reside
I don't hate
there.
Jewish
You dummy.
people. I don't. For those of you who have problems with Israel, you're no friends of mine.
So,
I have no problems with Israel. I really
don't like Israel. What a brainwashed fool.
So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. I had no problems with Israel. But I do have problems with Iran and their crooked government.
Israel hired Jeffrey Epstein, not Iran, fool.
So, that's all I gotta say. I hope Israel wins. I do support USA, but I support Israel too. I support all countries, but I don't support terrorism. And nor do I want...
Israel is the biggest terrorist nation. Dopey Dustin.
Want to support terrorism.
What a fool. He blocked me. He blocked me because what I say about Israel. The most evil parasite state on the face of this earth. What a dummy Dustin Dunn is.
Fucking job! That is my fucking job! How many times do I have to say to people that I already have a fucking job?
But evil assholes. Because I can't understand a word they're saying in the Chinese language. All I hear them saying is, And yeah, that's all I gotta say about China and their connection with Joe Biden and the Democrats, left-wing Democrats, that is. This is Dustin.
Lavin Affair, part of history you were never taught. The Lavin Affair was a false flag operation carried out by Israel and Egypt in 1954. Israel was concerned about the rise of Egyptian nationalism under President Gamal Abdel Nasser and feared the strengthening ties between Egypt and Western powers, especially the US. So Israel came up with a plan. The operation was codenamed Operation Susanna, or as it is commonly referred to now, Lavin Affair. Israeli military intelligence recruited Egyptian Jews and undercover Israeli agents to orchestrate a series of bombings targeting American and British-owned institutions in Egypt. The goal was to blame the attacks on the Muslim Brotherhood, Egyptian communists or local nationalists, and damage relations between Egypt and the Western powers, particularly the US and the UK. During the month of July in 1954, the operatives carried out a series of bombings targeting American and British-owned civilian facilities in Cairo and Alexandria. The targets included cinemas, libraries, American educational centers, post offices. On July 2nd, the agents detonated bombs at a post office in Alexandria. On July 14th, they bombed the libraries of the US Information Agency in Alexandria and Cairo, and a British-owned theater. The homemade bombs, consisting of bags containing acid placed over nitroglycerin, were inserted into books and placed on the shelves of the libraries just before closing time. Several hours later, as the acid ate through the bags, the bombs exploded. On July 23rd, an incendiary bomb went off in the pocket of one of the agents outside the British-owned theater in Alexandria. On October 5th, 1954, Egypt announced the arrest of a 13-man spy ring. Egypt concluded that the operation was ordered by the Israeli Secretary of Defense, Pinchas Lavon, hence the name Lavin Affair. The 13 agents consisted of Egyptian Jews and undercover Israelis. 2 were acquitted. One of the Israeli agents, Max Bennett, lived himself on arrest. 1 unalived himself in prison. 2 more were unalived, and the rest were sentenced to lengthy prison terms. The Lavin Affair meant that Israel lost significant standing and credibility in its relations with the US and the UK, which took years to repair. In 2005, Israel publicly honored the surviving spies by presenting them each with a certificate of appreciation for their efforts on behalf of the state, ending decades of official denial by Israel that the operation ever took place. The Lavin Affair serves as proof that false flag operations are not off the table when it comes to Israel.